Well, welcome to another edition of Chaos in Southwest Nebraska. And today I just kind of got to go on a little bit of a rant about, well, the Ford Motor Company. And before I start on my rant, I got to tell you, I'm a Ford guy. I'm sitting in an old 7.3 Power Stroke right now recording this. So I'm not just a GM or Chrysler guy hating on Fords. That's all I've ever owned, but they've kind of been ticking me off at times lately. I'm going to talk about some of their engineering and their parts, which kind of go hand in hand, and some experience I've had with a little bit of service. Anyway, their engineering. So the girlfriend has a 2016 Escape. She hit a pheasant going down the highway. Didn't do any major damage. Didn't even crack the lens on the clearance and turn signal lamp. It broke the bulb, or so we thought. Anyway, we go to replace the bulb, and I happen to have one on hand. Well, to even get to it, you've got to take the wheel off, undo some bolts on the inner fender liner and the bumper, and peel those pieces back. And to even reach in there, your arms are just close together like this, so you don't have a lot of room to work with. I mean, it's worse than this old 7.3 I'm sitting in. Had to replace the turn signal on it. You had to take the battery out and unscrew it from the back, but at least you could reach it and have some room. Now this Escape, you didn't have much room to work with. Well, it turns out it wasn't just the bulb that was busted off. It was the entire socket that the bulb goes into. So unplug it. It's a lot like my 2001 Explorer, but it's a little different prong style. So I took it in to see if there's one available. It's different than the ones that are on the shelf. And, well, long story short, after discussing with the parts guys and looking all over the interweb and making phone calls, you find out you can't just get this socket by itself. You've got to order the entire turn signal and clearance lamp assembly to get this one little socket, this one part about this big. And it's like, I'm guessing, I think to get a socket, it's like $10 that holds a $3 bulb. So to do a $13 repair, parts wise, was going to cost $180. Well, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to hardwire a socket in, and which is going to suck because, again, not much room to work with. Which, whatever. Because this kind of leads into the service part of it. I don't want to pay somebody else $100 an hour to work on it when I can fix it myself. I'm not the greatest mechanic in the world, but I can do some mechanical stuff. I mean, I've made a couple 7.3s last well over 200,000 miles. But anyway, and talking about their service, I just call the local mechanics, the local Advanced Auto, their parts and mechanic shop, or there's a diesel shop in the area, and he knows quite a bit about my old strokers. And because, if you call Ford, all they want to do is, we'll bring it down and we'll look at it. They don't want to tell you anything. They don't want to sell you parts. They want to charge you $100 an hour for service. And I don't want to do that. They won't give you any pointers. They just come down, we'll take a look at it, and charge you $100 an hour just to look at it and then work on it. But I love my old Fords, but maybe I'll have to switch. And the thing is I really don't know if GM is any better with their engineering. I don't know if they do the same stupid stuff or have the same service. I mean, I guess you can let me know in the comments if you've had better luck. I mean, I'm to the point where I'm almost over the GM Government Motors bailout that I would consider a Chevy at this point. I'm definitely not switching to Chrysler products. I mean, they're just terrible in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a Dodge fan. I mean, look what Chrysler did to Jeep. It used to be a Jeep was an indestructible vehicle that took dynamite to destroy. Now Jeep is an acronym for just empty every pocket. But that's not what this is about. This is my frustration with Fords. So anyway, like this video, share it, make it go viral, maybe get their attention somewhat, let them know that the little guys aren't too happy with them at the moment. Probably won't do any good, but we can try. But anyway, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you've had this kind of same bad luck, whether with Ford or otherwise. And have a good day. And Chaos in Southwest Nebraska, over and out.